So the first thing we're going to do is create ourselves a cognitive service, which we're going to use in our application to do computer vision on top of a set of images that we're going to give to it. So to do that, we can use this create resource option. We're going to be doing that quite a bit throughout this guide to create a new cloud resource up in Azure. So we click that and we get taken to the Azure Marketplace, which gives us a nice categorized list of common services that are available in Azure. So this particular service that we want to build is under AI and machine learning. We click into that and we get a list of some of the cognitive services that are available in Azure. There's actually a lot more than this, but luckily the one we want is on the first page, and that's called computer vision. So we click on that to start creating us a computer vision account. We need to give this a name. The name's not super critical, but we will be referring to it a few other times. So let's call this Vision API. The description should be the same as what you've used last time, so you probably won't need to change it. The location, we're going to put this in the same location as our resource group, North Europe. For the pricing tier, this is important that we select F0. This is the free pricing tier, so effectively this is going to cost us nothing. And again, this is important. We want to use existing resource group and pick Vision Lab. So this is what this should look like. Just before you click create, we've put the free pricing tier, we're putting into the existing resource group, and we called it Vision API. So go ahead and click create. So this will kick off and say deployment in progress. That might take a minute or so to deploy. You see up here, there we go. It's just popped in, so deployment succeeded with this notification, and we can click on go to resource. So if we click on that, it takes us straight in to the new resource that's been deployed. So there's some information here we need to gather that we're going to be using later on in the lab. The first one here is this API endpoint in the center of the screen. So what we can do is select that text, click copy, and put this somewhere that we're going to refer to back later. So what I'm doing here on my machine, I'm just storing this information in a text file, in Notepad. You can use any other text editor, just to sort of store this information for safekeeping. So let's call this Vision API details, and we have URL. There's another thing we also need to do, which is get the access keys. So we click on keys here. It takes us to a screen where we can get hold of the keys. There's two keys, it doesn't matter which one we use, and we can click the little blue icon to copy that to our clipboard, come back to our notepad, and put the details in there. So we've got a new computer vision API account, and we've made a note of its URL endpoint and the key to access it. That's all we kind of need to do at this stage.